this is Cthulhuigi, and welcome to Let's Play Nintendo Presents Metroid 4. And after that point, you're just kind of left on your own to guess what the name of it is, but I will spoil it for you and say that it is Metroid Fusion. So the year was 2002, and there haven't been any Metroid games in like 10 years, and I should really be a little more... Hey, I actually do have headphones, never mind. I don't know if it's going to translate right, but whatever. Yeah, I should probably be a little more professional and actually clear save datas before I do these, but being professional is for nerds, and I'm Let's playing this on a Game Boy player, so whatever. I'd been assigned to watch over a biologics research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of Sir 30 or 88. And I was never good at Metroid planets, how they connected or worked or what they were and stuff. This is actually like one of the 2 times you'll see Samus in her power suit in the game. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned that the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. What a creative name. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. How can you be unaware that a thing flew up? I mean, maybe they're just oversized so you can see them and they're actually not supposed to be that big. That would kind of make sense, I guess. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I had lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. That's funny how we have, like, interstellar travel and it's all still manually controlled. And it doesn't, like, have any kind of emergency thing for if you're about to drift into an asteroid belt and explode. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it. For some reason, I never remembered them being called Biologic. That's kind of a weird name. Transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journal, the X-tentacle multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. How did... Never mind. Oh yeah, organic comment. A compliment. Can't talk, can't think. I'm probably sick or something. Probably shouldn't be Let's Playing. I sound funny, I guess. Power suit had been so integrated with her system it couldn't be removed while she was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically switching the person I'm narrating in my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. Pew 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 pew. So I like the concept that every cell of Metroid has an enzyme that eats X parasites specifically, but anyway, the fusion suit always kind of confused me. As for anyone, is it like implying that her suit was actually stuck to her and stuff, and they had to like cut off parts of it, and there was like mutant Zero suits underneath it? Because that's the only thing I don't know. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. It's a ship from asteroid. We'll soon be researching at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. And this is actually probably one of the heaviest, the 2D Metroid games heaviest on cutscenes. The ship's computer notified me of biological blah 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 blah, and on story for that matter. I don't think the Metroid 2, well maybe Metroid 2, I never played that. Super Metroid, maybe, I guess. None of them really had too much story, I don't think. It was just kind of like, okay, there's some impressive backstory behind all this, but I guess it's in the manual or implied in other games and stuff, but Anyway, yeah, there's some guy in the computer who's gonna be in Metroid Gaiden, I guess. Or Gaiden. I don't really use that normally in my speech. And you get weird thing that was later stolen for the hit PC game Halo was the design for every single Covenant ship. It's probably just a coincidence. I mean, it's basically just the first Metroid, or first Samus's ship, except purple and more stuff like. Anyway, this is a pretty neat system compared to the other Metroids, which generally had missile doors or super missile doors or hyper missile doors or beam doors in the case of the 3D ones, and maybe some other ones. I haven't played Metroid games in a while. This actually just has locks you have to unlock, and then you can go through the locked doors, and this dumb robot keeps talking to me and I don't care. I just go through places and shoot things, and now that I can do that, I'm happy. So yes, this was the first, or maybe Super Metroid was, but you can shoot diagonally, and for some reason I thought you had to use a shoulder button to do that. Oh, you can, but you can also... I guess I just never really used two D-pads at once, and it does work, but it's easier if you have a controller, and I am used to Super Metroid, or maybe no Metroid at all's controls, but I went through that platforming segment without too many hitches. Just random robots singing along in the bathroom, the background. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Oh no, I'm afraid of biosigns. Can't go into there till later. And look how... oh, I don't even have a morph ball. But yeah, it's so scary. Look, the other stuff is like 25% darkened, and I can't get down there without morph ball, so I guess it's over here. Oh, yep. Quarantine bay. Oh, it's a frog. Ah, it's an X-parasite. It's gonna eat me. Ah, I'm dead all over again. I forget if I got the thing explaining that they're a replacement for health in this game, or if I have to learn that somehow later. I was kind of skipping through the last half of those cutscenes because they were getting boring. Probably here, I guess. I like that sound effect. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back from the field were infected by X-parasites. Any specimen could have hosted before the explosion is serious and a scanned one. Wouldn't it be easier for a parasite just to kind of keep in the host creature? I mean, all that just sounds like it would be easier if more of them were born with the parasites in them, instead of just randomly. They can both be parasites, but also morph into them somehow when they're just... I shouldn't really think about this too much. It's gonna make me upset. I swear Metroid Prime had, like, the scan logs explain how everything was a completely realistic ecosystem or something. X are gathering. This may be our chance to get... You're only at 10% battle. Yep. Now get going. Release the lock on level 0 hatches. What? Level 0? That's not even a level. They shouldn't have been locked in the first place. Probably shouldn't intentionally saw into the mic like that. Yeah, Metroid games always had kind of weird platforming, in my opinion. Probably because you flip around, and the flipping around is justified once you can flip around forever, but I like how in Super Metroid you can just... oh, I guess you can do it here too. Just harder to... no, you can't really climb with it. In Super Metroid you could basically just completely sequence break the entire thing. The regular power beam shots look a lot more bullety than I'm used to them. Anyway, save room, save data, yes. What a nice save room.